Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your Bible Beauty Precious, and since you're here, you see my sister is back, and based on the title today, we are talking about who do I have to be for you today? What mask do I have to put on? So if you want to hear a little bit more about the mask that we wear throughout our life and share your mask that you wear, keep on watching. So since you are still watching, I'm assuming that you are familiar with the mask that you wear and the mask that you don't wear. But before we get into that, why don't you take the time to subscribe, like, hit the bell so you know when we upload another video. Oh my goodness.
The bell.
The bell.
The notification bell.
You didn't know
I found out what a subby was the last time we did a video.
And now she knows what the notification bell is. So every time I upload a video, you will be the first to know. You won't have to catch up and come to the channel. You'll just get it. So hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor so I can make it to 1,000. Thank you so much. Since the last video, which was like a couple of weeks ago, I was at just 300 and now I'm over 400. So
thanks to me.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Not thanks to me. She's awesome.
No, we'll give her we'll give her some credit.
Be a subby for my sister.
Be a subby so I can be monetized again. Okay, so YouTube changed their standards. So before, all of my videos were monetized, but now I need like 1,000 subscribers, and
wow.
Yeah, and
talk about the standard.
I know. I'm sorry, I digress. But I was really trying to turn this into a full-time gig, and I was like, oh look, subs are growing, I'm monetized, I'm getting my little 6 cents, 2 cents, and then YouTube was like, womp, 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 you need 1,000 subscribers. But whatever, hit the subscribe button so I can make it to 1,000. Thank you in advance.
That went over my bun. That's too technical for me.
All right, so let's get into it. Today we are talking about the mask that we wear and who I need to be for. I wake up with the question, okay, who do I need to be for who today?
Right. Who do I need to be today?
Today.
Based on my schedule, who I have to see, who I might run into.
Right, who I might not run into. So that's why my prayers are, okay, Lord, give me this day my daily bread. Prepare me for what I know, and then prepare me for what I don't know. The masks that we wear are some we volunteered to wear. I am making a conscious effort. I know how I need to show up in certain places.
Right.
And then there is the mask that we're not even aware that we wear.
Right. We're voluntold to wear those masks. So someone is making us act a certain way because they've shown us that we need to act a certain way to
around them, because it's just
be around them.
Not safe to be
myself,
me,
around you. My natural self is bumping up against your natural self.
Right.
So I'm aware that I have to show up a certain way when I'm in the room with you.
Right. Because I love you.
Right.
Because I want to see you do well, because if eating meat causes my brother to fall, then I am okay, and I'm mature enough and I am self-aware enough to change. But before we get into the ones that we're voluntold to wear, let's talk about the ones that we volunteer to wear. The mask.
Yeah, let's talk about those.
Yeah. The ones that I volunteer. So
give me one, Precious.
I'm natural. I don't have I did the big chop a couple of years. Y'all see I'm growing my gray out.
She's natural. Her hair is natural.
My hair is natural.
Her face is beat.
Yeah, but you see it.
But her hair is natural.
My hair is natural.
Had to clarify.
Yes. Haven't had a perm, and yes, I do steam press my hair. But for a season, I was wearing my hair in its natural state, just kinky curls and all. And I found, even though I should not have to do this, I found that my hair was the conversation topic at many meetings. Finance meetings, budget meetings,
project management meetings.
We just spent 15 minutes on you asking me questions about my hair and how I got it to do that, and I change it all the time, and is it mine, and can you touch it? No, that's not appropriate. No, you can't touch my hair. So you know what? I am volunteering to just straighten my hair.
Right.
So we don't have to spend all this time on it.
Right.
So
No harm, no foul.
like it's do I like wearing my hair like this? Yes. But it was a mask, because we're talking about mask, and who do you need me to be today? How do I need to show up to make you okay and comfortable? That's something that I volunteered to do.
Right, that was a choice.
That was a choice, and
Right.
and it was a no. So I know, comment. I absolutely want you to comment. And there are some people that say, in this day and age in corporate America, we shouldn't have to do that, and we okay.
In my office, so I have this is a fro. This bun, you
I
can't
love it.
see
It's
it,
so cute.
but it's a fro. When I take the pins out, it's like poof. Right?
Go ahead,
and
take your pins out.
I'm not going to take my pins
okay.
out.
All right.
It's too much work.
Okay.
But I do love it. And it's so, and on the weekends, I wear my, because I can do that on the weekends because I don't have to be in meetings and I don't have to explain how my hair went from, this short to this long, and is it yours, and the color is great, and
Can I touch it?
Can I touch it, so to make people
Bring it back.
to refocus their attention on the task at hand from 9 to 5 at my job, I will put it in a bun. I volunteer every morning to wake up and pin it up for you, and then you'll see me in my weekend pictures with the big afro, since you can't handle it.
Or
at
you're
work.
just that curious. So that's one mix
Right,
that we
you might
wear.
can handle it. You might just be curious.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we volunteer. We volunteer to change the way we interact with people.
Right.
We volunteer and we put on masks to interact with people. I know I just said that, but I just have all these thoughts and these scenarios going through my head. We talked about in our last videos the top 10 things that we had learned as we grew up. One of the things is how you show up matters.
Right. And you can choose.
And you have a choice or not. Or not. But if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it somewhere.
Right.
And you can go back and watch it.
But ultimately, it's about what do you want to get accomplished in that moment, and who do you need to be to get that thing done.
Right.
So when I'm with my husband to do the laundry,
Hey babe.
hey babe, hey, you look really nice today. I missed you all day. I mean, really missed you.
Oh, you do all that?
I do. I have to. My husband's a hard case. I gotta put it on thick. So, but in my head, I'm like, if you don't get the...
But now if he watches this and
He's not going to watch it. He's not on social media.
Well, mine is.
I don't have that problem. Thank you, Jesus.
Mine is, and so thank God he does the he just does the laundry.
Don does the laundry.
Don does the laundry.
Jay does not.
Yeah. So we're talking about the mask that we wear, and who do I need to be today?
Right.
The mask that we choose to wear. So that was the first one. Like the mask that we just volunteer to wear. How do we need to show up? We know we're about to go up to the school, or right now our youngest is about to start her college interviews. And how are we going to show up for her?
Right.
Am I going to choose to go in my jeans and my t-shirt? Or am I going to put my best foot forward for her because knowing that we represent her and she represents us? So how are we going to choose to show up for these college tours and these interviews and just all the masks that we wear? I'm so interested in the ones that you consciously put on.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, what do you do? Like when I go to my children's parent-teacher conferences, I like to put on a blazer, make sure that my hair and my makeup is this, but it does matter.
But it absolutely matters.
Yeah.
We live in a predominantly
Visual.
Yeah, we live in a predominantly
suburban
community. Yes. Where our children are the few brown children, along with our Indian brothers and sisters, but they're on the fewer side of the brown spectrum.
Right.
And how we show up matters.
Right.
Whether you like it or not. It does. And so I choose.
Right.
I can go up there with curlers in my head.
Right. And with my tights on and
I don't even
my
wear
jeans.
curlers.
Sometimes, but with our bonnets.
Yeah,
We can go
I
with a
know
scarf
that.
with my scarf on.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
mind going out with my scarf on, but I wouldn't go there with my scarf on.
Right. The mask that we choose to wear, and mask, like, oh, again, I knew somebody is like, oh, y'all just being fake. And no, because everybody does it.
Everybody does it.
Everybody does it. Whether you
don't-
want to admit it or not, everybody does
right,
it.
at work, in any place of business, anytime you want to get something done, if you're networking, even when you go out to the club, you are intentionally looking a certain way,
Right.
and showing up a certain way to get an outcome.
Because think about, what is a mask really? It's something that you put on
To hide something.
or cover up.
A cover up.
And it's
Right.
something that you take off.
Right. At the end of the day.
So what are you attempting to cover up?
Right. And some of the things you're covering up may be necessary. And
Right.
some of them may just be
I often find
safe.
that I put a mask on when I'm feeling a certain type of way. If I'm hot and I know that my anger and my emotions are not going to yield the result that I would like, and that is often reconciliation, that is often peace, then I am intentionally, all right, let's deal with this. That is a mask that I am putting on to cover up my anger, to cover up my frustration, to cover up my what I really want to say is, really, we're having this conversation again. We're having a conversation about the conversation. Didn't you hear what I said the first time?
It's hard for her to cover it up. She doesn't do it well. But she does do it.
But I do it. So I put on the mask of calmness. Because masks aren't always used to cover up fake, phony, bad things. Sometimes it's used to cover up our true emotions. Those are the masks that I intentionally volunteer. I put it on because I know if I say what I'm really thinking,
right,
this isn't going to be good for you or me.
I love this. Dawn, you're quiet today.
Your mask of quietness.
I'm not quiet. Just so
Lord Jesus, no.
all of you know out there, I am the least quietest person in the whole world. But when I am in a mood or when I feel some type of way, I'm quiet. I will retreat, I will isolate, and then people come looking for the real Dawn. Dawn, you're quiet today. Yes, I'm quiet today.
Mask.
Masks.
Who do I need to be today so that you don't get my whole...
You know what?
Right. Because you don't deserve it, because you didn't even do it.
Right.
Maybe the contractor didn't show up again.
Right.
Maybe my bathroom still looks tore up from the floor up, and I had to use gallons of water to wash up.
Right. You don't know.
You don't know.
It might be you. It may not be you.
It may not be you.
But it's my choice
to put it on.
to put it on for your good or for my good. But for
God's glory. Thank you,
good.
Jesus.
Yes.
Because I'm representing him ultimately.
Yes.
Okay. So we talked about the mask that we wear and that we put on voluntarily.
That we're aware of.
That we're aware of. Now let's talk about when we're voluntold. I didn't even know I had to be this way around you.
I didn't know I had. I didn't know I had.
I didn't. I didn't know that I couldn't trust you with my stuff.
Or right, I didn't know I couldn't let my hair down and be me around you. But now I see.
Now I see.
And because I see, it's on.
Hey, Precious, how you doing? Great. What's going on? Nothing. Everything is fine. We should get together. We should go out. Okay. Okay.
I'm not telling you nothing.
Nothing.
You gossiping.
Yes.
Backstabbing.
Yes.
My business all out in the street.
Yeah.
Person.
How did I hear about something that I confided to you about, and then someone else is calling me and asking me about it?
And someone who's not even in the circle of trust. Because we all have a circle of trust.
This is a circle.
How big is it?
Well, now, this is the circle.
We trust no
Dude, this is the circle.
It's like two people in there. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Precious.
Hey, God, the circle was here.
Right.
Then you showed me
That. Right.
that I had to put the mask of, oh, never again.
Right. Shame on me.
Never, it won't happen again.
Right.
This is what I won't do. I won't share my hurt, my fears, my
Intimate
wishes,
my hopes, my dreams.
Won't do that again.
Right.
Yeah. So I was voluntold. Your actions told me that I couldn't trust you, and
right.
So now.
And trust is not the only thing we're voluntold to put. I have ran into situations where we'll enter a room and people won't know we're married. They won't know us. They won't know us.
Because you don't see this ring on my finger, but okay.
Right. But she'll get it more than I get it. I don't typically get it, but I have received it, and it's the insecurity of a woman that we don't know and who doesn't know us. And they instantly...
I love my sisters. Oh my goodness.
Right.
I want nothing more than to see women empowered and uplifted and inspired and how can I help you? But unfortunately,
sometimes
how I show up rubs up against
people's insecurities, their own insecurities. So we've been in places and like people will not even come near Precious. Oh, I get the why are you so happy all the time?
Yes.
Why are you?
You're not that happy.
Are you always that bubbly and that open and that transparent?
You can't be that happy.
You can't be that happy. You're fake.
Yes.
You're being fake. To be naturally me is to be fake. I'm a genuinely happy person.
You are. That's why I named you Dawn.
I'm Bubbles. I mean,
she eats rainbows and poops butterflies.
It's true. I'm really a happy person. I'm really rarely in a mood or
right.
Well, not for the public to see anyway. I'm genuinely happy.
Mm-hmm.
But
some people
think it's fake.
They think it's fake. So they think I am
bourgeois and
stuck up and phony.
Right. That's true.
I'm phony.
Yeah.
And you're fake.
And I'm fake.
You don't even know me. You don't even have a conversation. I promise. 2 women walked up to me, and no, not 2. It was just one.
It was just one?
It was one. She walked up to me, and she was like, I have to apologize. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, I didn't like you. And I started apologizing like, oh my goodness, did I do something to offend you? If I did, like... I didn't even do anything. I didn't even know if I did anything. And it didn't cost me anything to apologize because my sister in Christ came to me and said that she didn't like me. And I was like, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Mm-hmm. She said nothing. So confused. Did you speak and I didn't speak back? No. You were just walking around here with you and your kid. This was in church, people. You're just walking around here with you and your kids. This is when the twins were very small. The twins are 26 now. And she was like, I just didn't like you.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm sorry if who I am offends you.
And that happens a lot.
Sorry, not sorry anymore. And you guys don't understand how much that hurt me at the time. Because...
It did. We had a long conversation about
I was like, God, who I am, who I authentically am, this woman admittedly said, I didn't do anything.
What do you do with
I just came to church. I was worshiping with my kids.
What do you do with that? What do you do with that kind of deflection?
And I realized that it was a trick of the enemy. That his word tells us, instructs us to let our light so shine that men may see our good works and glorify him in heaven. That whatever she was going through at that time had nothing to do with me. Right. But she saw something that Christ had placed in me, and it bumped up against her insecurities and what she was feeling.
Exactly.
And it took me years to become free from that. I would shrink back. I stopped going to church for a while. Church hurt is real. Church hurt.
That's a whole nother video.
But it was, and I was voluntold to wear a mask.
Right.
I shrunk back because if she couldn't identify what it was that triggered, if she couldn't identify what it was in me that triggered her not to like me, then how was I supposed to do it? How was I supposed to rectify that? How was I supposed to reconcile to her or make her feel better?
Right.
And so I stopped. And I put this mask of,
I don't want to be seen.
I don't want to be seen. So I'm just going to stay home.
Right.
And I realized it was a trick of the enemy. And so we pray that in this, that you heard something, you felt something, you recognized something,
Right.
in you, in your own life, by us being very transparent with you, which we always promise to do, that was like, wow, I do put on that mask.
Right.
And that's okay.
I remember walking into a family member's house, who didn't know me well at the time, and they were like, "You want so much attention." And I was so confused. I was like, I started questioning who I was. Like, am I attention hungry? Am I really like vying for attention?
So far.
Do I have to be seen? Do I have an unhumble spirit? Like the person said, you are so attention hungry. You just have to be seen. And I was like, that's not even who I am.
No.
Is that how I'm coming off?
Right.
Okay, then guess what? When I come in here, I'm going to be very quiet. Because I don't want to come off like that, because that's not who I am. So I was told
Right.
to not talk so much, not be so happy, not be so joyful,
Not let your light shine.
not be so open.
Hide your light. As a matter of fact, put it out. It's offending me. Just put
Right.
your light
It's too
out.
bright.
It's too bright. Or your light is it's showing some of my dirty.
Well, my darkness.
Right.
It's shining
Right.
light and dark places
So
I don't want people to see.
Let me snuff your light out. So, we talked about the mask that we wear voluntarily. And then we talked about the mask that we're voluntold to wear just because of the way we show up.
Right.
We want to encourage you. Be authentically who you are.
Yes.
Be who God called you to be. Let your light shine so men may see your good works and glorify him in heaven. Don't shrink back.
Right. And if you put on the mask, let it be intentional and one that you choose to put on.
Right.
Don't let anyone make you feel like you cannot be yourself.
Right.
Because that's not your stuff. That's their stuff.
Yeah. So we pray you got something out of this. I love talking to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you for your comments. Thank you for subscribing. You watched this long, you might as well. If you didn't before, don't be like that.
And I loved the last comments. I was on there like all times of the
She was
night,
a little stalker.
looking for comments. I'm like,
She
who
was.
commented, who saw.
She
I was
was.
sharing. So
She was a little stalker.
I was. This is really, really fun to I'm an extrovert, so I feel like I'm talking to all of you guys in real life. It's so nice.
And some people that you don't even know, because some people watch it that are not they're not subscribing, they're just watching.
You're just watching. Subscribe. So
I
we
know,
can
subscribe
talk
so
to
I can
you.
get to 1,000, so I can get monetized.
So we can do more of this, and then let us know what
So I don't have to go back to work.
and let us know what other topics you want to hear about on Sister Talk.
Yes, on Sister Talk. So as you can see, this is our segment now, Sister Talk. So let us know.
Talk.
Sisters Talk.
We're real sisters, which
We
is
are.
awesome.
We are. Me and you.
You and me.
Go back like car seats.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Go back like car seats.